Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader Exotic Gardening and Sheri on Richerson.com. Please subscribe. Well, I got awoken this morning to hollers of someone needing help because we had a visitor in the house. We had a tiny little toad near the front door, and Sheri was hollering for me and hollering at the cat to try and keep the cat away from it so that the cat didn't play with it and or eat it. So I got up this morning and tossed the toad outside. So then we got busy with some projects. I went out and dealt with the animals first thing. And then we went to Lowe's and got some plastic to cover the greenhouse frame that we had up from last year. And actually, it's like 2 years ago that we put it up. But the plastic had torn on it, so it needed to be replaced. So we went to Lowe's. We also went to TJ Maxx. Found this cute little plant stand at TJ Maxx that we were planning on using for some of the little smaller plants that she got yesterday. So when we came back home, then realized that the plant stand had the top shelf of it was bent a little bit. It wasn't terrible, but it was just enough that whatever plant was put on the top shelf of it was not going to set level. It wasn't going to be stable. So we put it aside to take back. I went out to put the plastic on the greenhouse and realized that the plastic we bought was not big enough. We had bought the wrong size. We bought just a standard 10-foot by 25-foot sheet of plastic. The greenhouse is approximately 7 feet tall, so the 10-foot sheet was not going to drape up and over it, because it's also like 10 feet in length. So we took the plastic back, we took the plant stand back. We got the right size of plastic for the greenhouse. We actually decided to go ahead and go up on the what we bought. We bought the string reinforced plastic, and bought enough that we should be able to redo this greenhouse several times with the roll that we bought. But this is kind of a test run to see whether this stuff lasts longer than the other stuff did. But I put the plastic up. We've got the greenhouse covered now. I've got a remote temperature sensor out in the greenhouse so we can track the temperature a little bit. So now we're going to be ready to start moving some of her seedlings and smaller plants out to that greenhouse. Possibly a couple of the larger plants that we have in here as well. We've got a lot of plants in here, but some of these will be going outside for the summer, and then they'll have to come back in here in the winter. But hopefully maybe I can have a little bit more space set up for them before winter time. If I can manage it, I'll have the big greenhouse rebuilt So we'll actually have a much bigger area that we could use to put some plants. It may not be heated, so it may not be, plants that have to be real warm, but, at least, plants that could take the cold but need to be protected from the elements. But we'll see what happens. No guarantees at this point. But we did get some stuff, she was working on repotting a few things and rearranging some stuff. And we've got, quite a few that are looking a little better now, a little healthier than they were. We suspect that maybe some of these plants got some damage from cold weather. Maybe the heat had been turned off on them, and they had maybe dropped in temperature, possibly froze. So some of the plants we're not entirely sure of at this point. We hope everything will be okay, but we'll have to see. Some of them, I think, are just, needing a little TLC. And, at least the greenhouse is covered now. And this one is stable. It's securely fastened. Unlike the little one that I had tried to put up that I did not get anchored real well. This one is really well anchored to the ground, so it will stay in place. It's stayed in good shape frame-wise for several years now. It's just been the plastic that has been an issue, and part of that's getting it through the winter. It gets snow on it. It gets, the plastic does get brittle in the sunlight. So, but we'll see. This plastic may stand up better, and if not, I mean, we do have more of it available, so it won't be a big issue of, if this stuff tears, I'll take it off and put another piece over it, put it out there and, redo the greenhouse. So, and we really only need the greenhouse for a few months, or for a few more weeks, really. Don't really need it covered through the summer, but we'll have it. And then hopefully it'll make it through the winter, and I can get the really big one out on the small garden done, so we'll have it through the winter. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm just taking things one day at a time. Can't get too far ahead of myself because I don't know what might occur tomorrow. So, but we'll see what we can accomplish. So, anyways, I think that's going to do it today. Please subscribe. Give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.